Come on, come on, come on. That's my last power pellet. Fuck. Yes. Yes. Die. Die. Oh no, 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 no. God, God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, you red bastard. I hate ghosts. What it is, every pony, I'm your host, Burning Axe, and it's only just occurred to me that I forgot to get the video I'm reacting to up on my monitor. I should probably do that. Alright, today I am reacting to Totally Legit Recap, A Flurry of Emotions, Season 7, Episode 3. I shall also be reacting to Episode 4, 5, and possibly 6, depending on the time. So, without further ado, let's just begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, love me some DWK. What's going down? Totally Legit Recap. I can't wait for the splash of milk in the face. Yeah, that's going to be a great joke.
Is like, Twilight, you gotta help me. An entire class at Ponyville Elementary just came down with derpies. And Twilight's like, no, I've never heard of that. What's it do? Well, it gives you a nasty rash, but it also causes rapid, irreversible brain damage. We've only got about 3 hours before all these kids are literally retarded, and they'll probably be dead by the end of the day. Spike,
I feel so bad for Derpy now.
Dude, Twilight, Glimmer's been in Trixie's wagon ever since they made up last week, and the last time I walked by that thing, I almost fucking puked. There's a fog bank of cigarettes, whiskey, and girl jizz for half a mile around that thing.
Well, we know what they've been doing.
The terminally ill children. Never mind what Twilight wanted to do today. She just wanted to go get groceries and then have a bath and a glass of wine. But no, the dying kids had other plans. And Shaggy's all, hey Twilight, how's it been, fam? Oh yeah, this looks like a social call. What the fuck do you guys want? And Candy's like, Twilight, please just take her for a night. We just want to go out for dinner and we haven't had sex in 4 months. 4 months, huh? 4 whole months, you poor.
She hasn't had it in years. I
haven't gotten any dick since you and those glitter-covered tarts sent me through that fucking mirror. How about you two deal with an entire country's interpersonal squabbles for a day so I can go get laid? And Flurry Heart's like,
Twilight's sister of my father, it is good to see you once more. I can never know true joy or sorrow as a pure being can, but would that I could feel the affection mortals do. You would be its recipient.
And Twiggy's like, alright, fine, but only because she's so cute. Who's my favorite demonically tainted little cooch potato? And Candy's like, thanks, bro, we owe you one. Oh, you owe me a lot more than one. Okay,
alright,
anyway, here's baby food, souls, extra souls, and backup extra souls. Oh, and this is the most important thing.
Gotta have them souls.
What's a whammy? Witchcraft-aided malice mollification implement. It has a few charms on it that help soothe the rage of her tormented spirit. Anyway, thanks, Twilight. We'll see you tonight. Anyway, so they fuck off, and Flurry's like,
Twilight, play with me.
I suppose we have time for a quick game.
So, the common sense switch is in the Spike position today, and he's all, God damn it, dude, quit fucking around or Ponyville's gonna have 8 more retarded children. Do you want that to happen because your womb was overcompensating for the fact that it'll never be used? And Twilight's like, oh, Spike, if ignorance is bliss, then being retarded must be fantastic. You know. Fine. God, Jesus fucking Christ.
Spike is savage.
So they have to go to the magic supply store to get ingredients for a potion to cure the syphilitic children. And Twiggle's like, man, I always forget where they keep the powdered manticore scrotum around here. And the royal loin goblin is like,
Auntie Twilight, please, I beseech thee. My developing cerebrum requires stimulation.
So Twilight decides to have a cart race to entertain the demon baby, and much like the last cart race we saw on this show, it ends in small children almost being killed. I'm just gonna say it right now. Ponies should not be allowed to have carts of any kind. If you want to race, you can just fucking run and you can carry your groceries in a basket or whatever.
I no longer have to pretend she's angry.
Except Trixie's wagon, and only because I don't think that thing's moving anytime soon other than rocking back and forth. So Princess Purple has to buy this entire display's worth of voodoo dolls that the devil brat knocked over, and she's like, God damn it, what am I gonna do with all of these? I haven't needed this many voodoo dolls since that time I tried speed dating. Anyway, despite Spike's protests on behalf of these kids rapidly dwindling IQs,
fucking high.
Twilight stops to hit on Cheerilee because, let's be honest, who wouldn't? And she's all, hey Cheerilee, you got any tips for dealing with kids? I'm trying to take care of some shit and this one's being a huge pain in the ass. Twilight, you know you could just get a babysitter, right? I am the babysitter. Oh, well, you just don't know what that word means then, do you? And Flurry's like, And Chiramilf is like, oh, great, I'll just write that entire fucking lesson out again with my fucking mouth because, you know, I'm an earth pony who doesn't even have magic, let alone demigod tier alicorn magic. And Twilight's like, yeah, God, that really sucks. Yep, magic sure would make this easier. Hint, hint. What, are you talking to me? 10 out of 10, Twilight.
Talking to the animators.
10 out of fucking 10.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Shiny and Candy are at a mixer hanging out with his old college roommate and Big Mac's stunt double, Shafthead. And Shafthead's like, oh my god, look at you, Shiny. You were such a fucking dweeb back in the day. Now you're cooking your buns in the world's hottest oven, bro. If you guys ever want a wife swap, I'm your guy, man. You're not married, dude. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, whatever, right? Yo, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab us some Jello shots. And Shiny's
and
like,
a wife.
hey, babe, this is fun, right? And Cadence is like, dear, I feel old and not even in a bad way. Come on, we got the whole night. Let's try to have fun.
What's
But
old
if
in
you
a good
first want
way?
Vagina again in any way, I'm tying his cock in a knot. Yeah, okay, you're right. Let's get the fuck out of here. So, Twiggy Ramirez
That would
stops at
hurt.
Bonker's place to grab some treats to console the little fillies and colts as they go through the painful intravenous treatment for what is now late stage derpies. Of course, Candy Jr. over here fucks with the baby cakes and trashes the shop, and Purple's like, oh shit, man, sorry about that. Look, I'll make it up to you. I'll get you some of your favorite baked goods as an I'm sorry present. And Pinky's like, oh, okay, I'll just go make those for myself then. Thanks, Twilight. No problem. Love you, bro. So Twice only got 10 minutes to get
I'll
to
just
the
make my
hospital
own
and mix
gift
up
for
the cure
myself.
before the
That's a good
children
idea.
literally go full retard, and she's booking it like a bat out of hell with Spike
Here we
clinging to
go.
the front of the
Wait for
stroller
it.
for dear life, and he's like, Twilight, stop for a sec. I need to get off this thing. God damn it, Spike, we can't stop her. We'll be too late. But Twilight, it's bouncing and rubbing up against my...
boy.
Oh, gross, Spike. My bad. Also, god damn it, now we know who ate all those pineapples I was saving for pina coladas. You fucking owe me. Anyway, they get to the hospital with seconds to spare and manage to save these poor bastards from a life of eating glue and crayons. So Twiggy's reading to the kids to distract them from the nausea and possibility of kidney failure, and Flurry's like,
Anti-Twilight, I've cursed this cake with sentience. It knows only pain, just like I do when you ignore me. Please end this agony of neglect.
and Purps is all,
Right now, Flurry.
and Flurry's like, so the devil child is
I
overcome
can't
by
with
the
this
demonic
fucking
taint left
demonic
on her
baby,
soul during
my
its
God.
eternal torment at the hands of the old gods, and Twilight has to do the unthinkable. Yell at her. And then she's like,
Oh, no.
oh, wait, this is probably my fault for dragging a magically unstable 1-year-old around on a bunch of errands while simultaneously setting a bad behavioral example and completely ignoring her. Also, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have brought her into a room full of kids with a contagious disease. Anyway, Flurry gets all saddy pants, and Twilight's like,
That's
dude,
a very
look,
good point.
I'm sorry I snapped at you, okay? I took on too much responsibility and I got overwhelmed, so I couldn't give you the attention you needed. I fucked up and I'm really sorry.
And her response
The
is,
concerns of the unwoken are but frivolities to me, yet the mind of this nascent mortal prison compels me to forgive your folly. Just give me my fucking whammy and we'll call it good.
And so everything's
Okay,
fine. The lesson
then.
here is that if your newborn child throws a tantrum and you lose your shit and end up terrorizing her, all you have to do is explain yourself in a calm, logical manner and then apologize. Babies
Yes.
are reasonable people, ladies and gentlemen.
We good,
So they
bro.
get home and Shiny and Candy show up and Purps is all, whoa, you guys are back early. And they're like, yeah, it turns out we're old and boring now. We kept thinking we were missing out on all the stuff we used to do and the social life we used to have, but it turns out we're just happy being lame and living life as a family. We're dead on the outside, but alive on the inside, and that's a hell of a lot better than the other way around. And Twiggly's like, man, I learned something too. Children may be demonic monstrosities sometimes, but they're still people, just tiny, stupid people. You gotta treat them right and set a good example, and when they fuck up,
Accurate.
it's probably more your fault than theirs. Well said, Twily. Well said. Still, I don't think I'm ever gonna have any. Oh, Twilight, you're still young. You could probably find someone. I meant by choice, you fucking bitch.
Spike, keep it in your pants. You know exactly what you're doing, don't you, DHX? Please don't stop. And it's replaying. That was... I couldn't talk much during that. I didn't really know what to say. Fucking demonic Flurry Heart took me off guard. I should have really thought about it. I should have really guessed that he'd done something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I will never look at Florrie Hart the same way ever again now. And she shows up in an episode again, which she hasn't done for a while. I in my head, I'm gonna imagine that she talks like that in her own mind or something. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one before I have a cardiac arrest. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Rock solid friendship. Yes, more Maud. I love Maud. Maud in this series is the best. Oh boy. Totally Maud recap. I'm so looking forward to this.
So this guy's like, good job passing your Rockdale exam, Maud. I'm glad I found someone else who wanted one of these degrees before I died. And Maud's like, thank you all for coming to support me on this most auspicious occasion. Now that I'm an expert on rocks, I'm confident I'll be a good mother to Boulder's children. We will wed in 2 days' time and move to Autism Chasm so that we may raise our family in peace. So we're on the E train back home, and
I didn't even notice this before, but they've got rock hats on.
I'm happy for you and all, but is marrying your imaginary friend and moving away from civilization really the best idea? Why don't you move out to Ponyville with me? You could maybe meet a real guy and have some real kids. Pinky, look at our family's track record with offspring. I know we call our business a rock farm, but it would be more accurate to call it a personality disorder farm, because that's the only thing we actually produce. It's better if I don't have biological offspring, and I'll be happy with my rock children. Look, just come home with me for a couple days and give real people one more chance. It can't hurt, right? You would think that, wouldn't you? Anyway, after a quick dose of existential horror, Maud decides to humor her sister, and Pinky takes her to Ponyville in a last-ditch effort to form a connection with another carbon-based life form. And Rarity's like, yo, darling, what you been up to? Making one last desperate attempt to avoid dying alone. I assume you can relate. Oh, yeah.
I can relate.
Suppose nobody really wants that, do they? It's like overcooked food. Nobody wants it, but a lot of us get it. Only this isn't something you can send back. Spike, please tell me you brought some vodka. And Maud's all, Pinky, not only do I have no idea how to talk to people, but I also make them miserable, and I don't even understand why. Social interaction for me is like looking through a one-way mirror. Please just let me leave. And Pinky's like, look,
accurate to my life.
Favorite background pony, Lyra Hardstring.
Hey!
What does she have to do with this conversation? Wait, what does who have to do with what? I just blacked out for like 10 seconds. Oh, hey, look who it is. I wasn't expecting to see you here, Glimmy. Then again, why wouldn't I expect to see the main character of the show? And Glim's like,
have we met before?
And Maud's like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I had a few glasses of wine with lunch, so, you know. So Ponka makes Maud hang out with Glimmy in the hopes that they'll hit it off, and Maud's all, I like rocks. What are your hobbies? And Starlight's like,
I like kites.
Are you a child molester? No! Why does everyone always ask me that? I think most people assume that adults who like kids stuff are just child molesters trying to lure in new victims. Nope, I just really like kites. I respect you for
I just really like MLP. There's nothing more to it.
Stigma, but that's still pretty gay. Hey, I can't argue with that. You want to help me fly my big gay kite? Fuck yes. Meanwhile, Pinky's spying on them and riding on the edge of a nervous breakdown because her sister's future essentially depends on two severely autistic people becoming friends. And Maud's like, wow, that really is a big gay kite. You think this one's big and gay? You should see the 10-foot wide one I made in the shape of Trixie's ass. I'd show you, but I'm not allowed to fly it within the town limits anymore. You're really weird. So, Pinky decides that these two might bond faster if they experience some tension together. So she's like, look out, guy's a rapist. Don't worry, I got her. That was pretty intense, though, huh? And they're all, why are you wearing a pizza suit? Why aren't you unfashionable motherfucker? Anyway, it's a little later, Maud and Glimmy are doing some spelunking together, and I don't mean the kind she does with Trixie. I'm talking about the actual kind. And Starlight's like, holy shit, this place is fucking gorgeous. This must be like heaven for you. It's almost poetic. What is? That my personal paradise would be underground when my personal hell is above it. Holy shit, bro, you're fucking deep. So are you. We're in a subterranean cave. You know what, Maud? I think you're really cool. And then Pinky's all, so it's later that night, and this is adorable. No, I'm not talking about the fact that these two sleep in the same bed. That's just hot. No, I'm talking about this
That's just
right
hot.
here. Maud's hair is obviously just as unyielding as her personality. Anyway, nothing sexual happens, I promise, but when Pink Punk wakes up, she finds this note. Pinky, thank you for trying to help me, but I'm done. I've realized that my obsession and self-imposed social isolation are just defense mechanisms I've developed to spare myself a life of constant rejection. Being alone hurts less if you pretend it's by choice, and I'd rather go back to my delusions before this taste of the unattainable shatters them forever. Please come visit me in my rock tulpas someday. Love, Maud.
And it's like she's saying what we're all feeling.
You stupid cunt. Why couldn't you just be my sister's friend? And Gloomy Glam's all, dude, wait, she left? Yeah, but we were totally hitting it off. You just kept fucking it up. Seriously, that's pretty much exactly what she said. So Punk's pretty depressed that not only did she fuck up her self-professed area of expertise, but with her sister, no less. However, she powers through it, and thank God, too, because Maud is past the point of no return, and Pinky arrives just in time to interrupt her attempt at suicide by eel. And she's like, holy shit, dude, did you just try to kill yourself? Yes, I came so close to forming an actual interpersonal connection that I realized I could never go back to living in my fantasy world, no matter how well constructed it was. I thought I could be happy marrying my own fantasy, but it was all a lie. I told myself to keep the crushing loneliness and despair at bay, so I decided to end my life rather than undertake the monumental task of salvaging it. But you're gonna die anyway! Obviously. What's your point? My point is that if death is certain anyway, then what's the harm in trying to live a little longer? At the very worst, you'll still end up dead like you wanted, but at best, you might actually be happy. Look, I promise I'll stop being an annoying cunt, but just give it a shot, okay? If it doesn't work out, I promise I'll blow your brains out myself. And Starlight's too, you know, just cuz. Deal. So Maud's all, hello, compadre. What kind of slang is that? I have no idea. I'm sorry I left, but I'm really shit at this. Hey, it's cool, man. You're literally talking to the princess of the social rejects. Can I be part of your kingdom? You already are, dude. Thanks. Want to help me decorate my cave? Whoa, back it up. Look, Maud, I think you're fucking great and everything, and I think we're gonna be great friends, but I've got this thing going on with somebody else. It's not a sexual euphemism. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, let's go.
I knew he was going there.
Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack.
A fuck shit stack.
It's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself, nigga.
That was great. I always love when Maud is in an episode that Totally Legit Recap covers. I fucking love Maud. DWK makes her out to be like 10 times worse than what she actually is. It's great. I love the exaggerations. Those are always my favorite episodes. I still laugh my ass off at the season 6 episode 3 or 4 when it's 3 I think. It's like, there's nothing I could do to make your life any worse, you absolute abortion of a person. Like, that fucking line. I just love that joke so much. It's so good. Man, I don't know what else to say. I just really do like these episodes. They're so good. Totally Legit Recap is got my favorite thing I'm reacting to currently. It just fills me with joy on the inside. makes me laugh more than it probably should, but it does. It gets real deep a lot of the time and real serious, and then I'm just laughing about it. It's weird, but I love it. Alright, I was gonna watch episode 5 and 6, but I don't think I can take 4 episodes. They're just too funny. I need to spread these out a bit more. So what is this hand position? What am I looking for, a goddamn spyglass up in this bitch? Anyway, so I'm just gonna react to episode 5 now of season 7. So let's get this underway. Shut up. 3, 2, 1, and I didn't have my cursor on the play button. That helps. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi guys, I'm a Pony OC, and this is my review of the episode in the top left corner. I thought this episode was good because I liked it, but if it was bad, I wouldn't have liked it because bad things aren't good. Also, Fluttershy is super cute, and...
That's pretty much how I talk about the episodes I just watch. Like, this was super good. Or it was super bad.
Okay, so Angel is practicing some bunny parkour, which I swear to God is like one of those stupid offhand jokes I would normally make, but that's actually what it fucking is. Anyway, then he completely eats shit and shatters a couple of his left metatarsals. A lot of people would say that he deserves this for being an asshole
I
all
hate-
the time,
I
but
hate
I
Angel.
think that's an unfair statement. This is not enough. This is nowhere near the karmic retribution he deserves for being a selfish, abusive little twat. If it was up to me, it would be a broken fucking neck. So Butterball goes to see this chick, the vet pony. Now, someone might say, hey, why do they call her a vet pony? I mean, ponies are animals, right? So every doctor in Equestria is technically a veterinarian. And to that person, I would simply say, you're going to die alone. So anyway, the doc is all, yo, man, sorry this place is such a fucking mess. Like, I told a couple of these guys they could crash on my couch, and then more of them just started showing up, and now I'm kind of fucked. And Shai's like, well, I mean, have you tried asking him to leave? Whoa, man, I don't want to, like, harsh anyone's mellow here.
He sounds a lot more drunk than normal
Don't
here.
worry, man. I think I can fix this. Also, hey, Angel, maybe you shouldn't tell the lady who just fixed your broken foot and then offered you candy to go fuck herself. Just an idea. So Yellow Quiet invites the girls over, and she's like, all right, guys, my buddy's place is getting overrun with homeless animals, so I'm gonna finally realize my dream of building a cute, cuddly critter commune where they can all live together in peace and love. And Rare's all, darling, my dude, don't animals just like live out in the woods or some shit? Well, yeah. So I mean, why don't they just go do that? There's like hella fucking woods around here. Hey, fucking shut up, all right? Look, are you motherfuckers gonna help me or not? Oh yeah, no, totally.
Pretty awesome.
You okay, Rainbow Dash?
And AJ's like, okay, so check it out. I know this chick who's really fucking good at making animal houses. She'll totally help you out. And I'm like, that's cool, AJ, but I mean, Fluttershy's already an animal expert. She could probably do that herself if she has some help with the labor. And Pinky's all, yo, man, I know this guy who's like way good at building shit. He can hook you up too. And I'm thinking, okay, but you guys already have AJ. She's good at building stuff, and if you need any extra muscle, you got a fucking alicorn to help.
You could also just ask Discord, like, hey, can you spawn a thing in existence?
Hold on.
Sure.
Let me see. How about now? Nope. Give it another minute. What is it, dude? Sorry, there's this harpsichord that starts playing sometimes when I try to talk, and I just had to wait for it to shut the fuck up. Rarity, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Wait, you guys don't hear that shit?
I hear it.
What? Never mind. Anyway, I know this guy who's really good at decorating shit. He can help you out, too. And I'm like, look, Rare, babe, I know running 3 shops is fucking rough, and the stress seems to be making you a little delirious right now, but you do remember that interior decorating is like a thing that you do. Whatever. So 3 members of the Pony Village people show up to Butterbutt's place, and they're like, all right, so you want to build an animal apartment complex or something, right? And Shy's like, no, nothing that structured. I'm like a hippy dippy bitch who lives out in nature and sings songs at sunrise or whatever. This needs to be some real chilled out, touchy feely bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, right? And I'm sitting here like, dude, I knew it's gonna happen. Fluttershy's thought way too much about the concept of this project and not enough about its practical implementation, so there's gonna be some kind of miscommunication because her instructions are too vague, and maybe like, okay, build this thing I drew, decorate it in these colors, and give me a bunch of these little nesty things. And I'm like, oh, well, that's pretty explicit. Anyway, it's a little later, and she's all, guys, what the fuck is this? And they're all, yo, check it out. So I know you told us exactly what to do, right? Yeah, I sure as fuck did. But then we thought, hey, what if we just didn't do that? What if we
did something completely different?
The whole point of like asking someone to do something is so they kind of like do that thing that you asked them to do, you know?
Yeah.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, you. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people? So the gals are back at the Flutter Hut slamming down some hot toddies, and they're like, wow, sorry, bro. I guess those friends of ours are sorta completely fucking retarded. And Butterball's all, no worries, guys. Let's give it another shot. Although, since the 6 of us together have all the same skill sets as those idiots and then some, we could just do it ourselves. And they're like, oh yeah, that's That's a good point. Why didn't we just do that the first time? And Twi's all, yeah, but Ponyville labor laws do mandate that any construction operation employ at least one side character of questionable intelligence. And this guy's all, yo, what's up, motherfuckers? All right, sweet, problem solved. So they do the whole thing over, and this time is fine, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, that happened. So the moral of the story is, you know, don't be fucking retarded. Also, follow your dreams. Yeah, follow your dreams. Definitely do that too. This is the worst. This is the worst video I've ever recorded.
I thought it was alright.
Holy shit.
Rip clusterfuck pony OC. Alright, yeah. It took 3 days to... Okay. Alright. Alright, okay, that was awesome. He seemed a lot more out of it in this episode, I noticed. He seemed a lot more drunk. He was more slurred and happier sounding than usual, which was interesting. Very enjoyable, though. Not as funny as the other two, which means I could probably manage one more. But I'm still going to leave it off here today, purely because it is almost 9 p.m. and I've got to get this out tonight. So, but yeah, I really, really love these. So good. I didn't need to write anything down again. I just kind of went with, well, whatever. But, yeah, absolutely wacky stuff as always. Loved it. And, maybe I should have wrote stuff down. I don't know what to talk about. It's more that I don't need to write stuff down. It's that I keep forgetting to. Like, I have my notepad here, but then I keep forgetting to pick up the pen. I just kind of get lost in whatever I'm watching. It's worked for, like, the 2 things I've done so far. But I just keep forgetting. Anyway, I think I'm just going to end it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you darlings, my dudes, later. Cheerio! Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it and Brohoof the subscribe button, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye!